Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Baron here. So we got to see some footage of a new ship. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Baron here. We got to see some footage on a new boat today. It was Project 183. It was a torpedo boat armed with 4 25mm cannons. It seemed pretty formidable and seemed pretty cool. It had torpedoes and it had depth charges, and it obviously had the 4 25mm kind of in two turrets, twin turrets that were vertically placed. So the 25 was on top of the other one, spaced out by maybe like say 1 or 2 feet in real life, and it actually looks kind of cool. Now what I found interesting was I did just a little bit of researching on this, and I found something that I think is kind of ridiculous or curious to say the least, but maybe they were trying to show off the variety of ships. But I want you to take note of this. Alright, so Project 183 was based off of the Elco torpedo boats, similar to PT-109, right? But the interesting thing about it is that the PT-109 boats were made during World War II, correct? And the Russians kind of developed theirs, the Project 183s, and they were kind of built in the late 1940s. And the one with the 25mm cannons on it, the 4 of them. Now, I want you guys to fact check this just to make sure that this article is accurate. And this idea and assertion is accurate. But I believe that this one with the 4 25mm cannons started production in 1952. The Bolshevik, the Project 183 Bolshevik. 1952 to 1960 is from this article. Now, if that's true, that's kind of silly, don't you think? But anyway, make sure to double check that. But I guess you got to give the Russians some weaponry. They weren't really known for their navy or even their Coast Guard, for those of you who are mad about it. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's see some action. Now, I'm sorry for the quality of the footage. This was from the stream today. They're streaming at Gamescom. If you're not aware, you can check it out at twitch.tv/WarThunder. They've got a schedule, and it seems like they're showing off one new ship, one new boat each day. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think of Project 183. And then, you know what? I'd like to start some fun discussion. Let's say, what would be... Oh my god, there's someone like climbing on my roof right now. Mysterious. It is secret, but I want to know what ship you'd be most looking forward to that's kind of in the smaller category, the smaller boat category. Because from what I understand, there's some really cool Japanese sub-hunters out there. Anyway, depth charges, torpedoes, and 4 25mm cannons, the Project 183 Bolshevik.
Just in case you guys missed it. Man, I'm not throwing these off. It goes really fast, really fast. Feels about the same as PT-109, but this one I think has better weaponry. I mean, 4 25mm cannons and 2 torpedo tubes plus the depth charges. That's interesting. I think this one, Bolshevik, and the PT-109 are going to be at each other's throats online when these things hit the open beta. I did actually try to capsize it. See, it's not that easy as you might think. See if I can hit the torpedoes. Oh no. Too hard. Oh, too hard. Okay. So yeah, kind of like that. That's Bolshevik. Compared to Fairmile, maybe not as impressive in terms of size. Only 14 people. Only 14. PT-109 has 12. So, okay, now let's talk a little bit about its history, which is, I think, is important to remember how this thing came into existence. Okay. So, if any single Soviet boat could be called the main type of torpedo boat, that would be Project 183. That thing was widely popular and widely used with the Soviet Navy. The development of the torpedo boat was given to the staff of Special Design Bureau OKB-5 of the NKVD. Okay, which in the early post-war years was located on the territory of Shipyard Number 5. Chief designer of the project was Paul Goinkis. Interesting. It's really hard to read. Goinkis. I guess Goinkis. That's his name. The project of the new boat has incorporated all the experience that went into creation of boats such as Vosper, Elko, Higgins, that were extensively supplied to the USSR via the Land-Lease program. By the way, guys, pay close attention to what I'm telling you right now, because this historical section will contain answer to a question that could get you access to CBT of Knights of the Sea. So pay attention, people. Okay. As I was saying, so these boats have proven themselves in combat time and time again. In addition, they had a lot of good design solutions that were used with other ships later. This thing is made out of wood, almost entirely out of wood, actually. But it has an armored cabin or bridge, call it whatever you want, with armor of 7 millimeters of steel. Now, its full displacement is 66.5 tons of this boat. Four diesel engines with total horsepower capacity of 4,800 horsepower. Okay, ensuring given its top speed of 43 to 44 knots per hour. That's actually pretty damn fast. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead. So weapons again. Let's talk weapons, guys. Pay close attention to what I'm saying to you here. So these boats were equipped with four twin 25 millimeter anti-aircraft guns, model 2M3, coming with 2,000 shots for each gun. Okay, that's important. Besides, the boat could also take BB-1 depth charges, up to 8 of these, or it could also equip sea mines to lay sea mines. Although the number, hold on one sec. Okay, most of these boats were produced from 1952 to 1960. In general, according to sailors, these boats were very, very easy to crew, you know, and people enjoyed crewing them, apparently. And also, this boat was later used to create the world's first missile boat. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about its modifications. Hold on a second. Okay. Yeah, because I'm just trying to pick these really, tricky to remember facts that I can later use to trick you into giving me a false answer. So bear with me for a second. Okay, so this boat was used to create the first Soviet rocket launcher boat, Project 183R Mosquito, called Mosquito, was developed on the base of Project 183. In addition, a whole series of torpedo boats with other modifications came out of this particular project. Okay. So, I guess this is it. Yeah, this is it. Hold on a sec. Let me check if the wheel is ready. Okay, this works. Perfect. So enter Project 183 Bolshevik. Bolshevik torpedo boat. Call it Bolshevik torpedo boat or call it Project 183. I think Bolshevik is a much better name. Wow, this thing's trippy like that. Look at it. Look at this. So size is roughly about the same as the PT-109, but this one actually has some little bits of armor. 7mm around the bridge and 4mm shields around the cannons. Now let's take some pot shots with this. Okay, two twin. Okay, no, they got two twin 25mm cannons. They got some pretty good rate of fire on them. And man, those ammo belts, they don't go out easily. Look at this. Perfect. So also these depth charges, you can drop them one by one, like in quick succession like this, and they blow up nicely. Okay, you can launch both our torpedoes at the same time or individually. Let's take a look at this this thing's X-rays. So four engines, huge fuel tanks in the back. Most of the people below the deck, which is kind of common with most of these crafts. So screw propellers, propulsion system right here, two torpedo tubes. This one's pretty straightforward. So pretty basic compared to, let's say, Fairmile, which is a much larger boat. I kind of like how they went with like medium caliber cannons. I mean medium caliber auto cannons, because 25 is not really not a whole lot for proper artillery, but with auto cannons that's actually a pretty good choice, I think, because they don't really need machine guns, and you know they can carry more ammo like this because they don't need to carry several types of ammunition. Okay, we can take a closer look at it. Let's just slow down a little bit. Man, look at this heart-faced guy. Wow. He's seen stuff. Okay, let's just keep it at that. Okay, that's a big belt here on that 25, and in the back we got this guy. Okay, I wonder what's gonna happen if we try and steer like this real hard. Oh, it's okay. It's actually pretty stable. It kind of tilts to the side, but doesn't tip over, which is a good sign. Whoa, there goes torpedoes. So that's Bolshevik for you. I hope you like it. Okay. Well, what do you think about it? Tell me, people. Tell me what's your impression of Project 183 Bolshevik?